All right, and welcome to part 8 of DMC4 Special Edition. I almost forgot what game this was.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah, there's my game, the DMC4.
I had to literally
And,
think of everything in that sentence as I was talking.
Yeah, and to kind of explain, because something we kind of fucked up a little bit.
Oh yeah, Daniel's more than free to explain.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with Audacity, because yeah, we're recording with Audacity to record our audio, and I don't know why, but Audacity decided, yeah, let's not record our voices. So we literally, this is literally our second time watching this.
Yeah, and I was just
part
like,
8. Yeah,
this is a long video.
Like,
As you guys can see, this is a really long one.
yeah, this is one of the longer side of the videos. But yeah, so part 8 where we play as Dante, and we're getting through. I think, if I'm correct, we fight the Ice Toad as Dante.
Yeah, we go through the Ice Toad, and we go pretty far with this one.
Yeah, we definitely do, and it's mainly because for me, I take quite a bit since there's some stuff, like there's some obstacles.
Okay, because I'm just like, did you just stop talking on purpose, or like?
What?
No, because like for me, I don't know if it was Discord or something. Like, it sounded like you just went quiet. so like
no.
you would, because like you went, and then like I just heard nothing for like a good few seconds.
Yeah, that's probably Discord, because yeah, I was talking throughout the whole time.
It'd be like that. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you guys are because of this whole like, so first off, it's been like after like that failed recording to record this the first time, it has been about a day more than 2 weeks since our last time we recorded anything.
Yeah, I want to say like 2 weeks, and
because a couple of things happened. One, buddy of ours came home from.
No.
He's in PA. He lives in PA at the moment. He's a good old friend, like Whale, like from elementary school, and he came down to say hi. Because of a certain reason that I'll get to after. But so the week prior to this week, we were hanging out with him, and and then this week, partially also why we didn't do anything last week is because you know, the good old the C word that apparently you can't say, otherwise you get demonetized. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I know. I guess I apparently heard about that, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that, like, I don't know why that's a thing.
You can say Corona, you just can't say the V word. You can say, I think you can say Corona, like, and it's fine. I don't think, you just can't say V.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I mean, yeah, that's a thing.
So yeah, because of that, like, me and Daniel both live in Newark, and if you guys know anything about like what's going on with Jersey, we're in the second state. Well, at least Newark is like this. New Jersey is just the second state with the problem with Corona at the moment.
With Corona, yeah. So, and unfortunately with me, like especially, I unfortunately got a little bit sick. Luckily, it's not Corona, but either way, like
got the cold. He suffered a little bit more than me, as you can tell. I just got like the sniffles.
Yeah.
Much.
No, for me it was like chills and also like a high fever as well, and like massive headaches. Like like that shit was trying to kill me.
Fever, because I haven't had it, but it was very mild. Like you were going through it way worse than I was, because I was going to work with a fever and just but our job is still open during this virus. We work at a store that is considered an essential business, so we unfortunately we got a pay raise, so you know that's great. But
yeah, that's something. But you know.
But you know, this sucks because like we're exposed to that we are in risk because of this, even though the whole thing is not actually as dangerous as people think it is. If you have prior health issues, it's definitely a danger to you, but if you are a pretty healthy person, the thing is, people are worried about this thing, but it's like, to me, from how I've been looking at it, it seems like just a deadlier flu.
Yeah,
and I say
like
that the thing why I say that is that people don't seem to realize, at least a lot of regular people don't realize, the flu by itself is responsible for a few thousand deaths every year in America alone.
Yeah.
Lots of people die from the flu that people don't really know about. So that's why I say it's like a deadly flu, because it's the way it attacks the body.
Yeah, I think we mentioned it and then in one of our other videos that like like I always saw it more like a danger, like a level up to the Spanish flu, because a
Yeah,
lot of people don't know it.
mention that.
Yeah, like because like the Spanish flu is known for being one of the most like contagious diseases, like contagious flu. It was known for spreading a lot, but it did not. I think it has like around the same amount of like lethality than with the corona. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we're in a stage where, like, yes, we are immune to, well, not immune, but we have built up our bodies tolerable enough to a lot of diseases, but new ones do come up. But we also have to remember we've had a lot of crazy diseases that are probably aren't as comparable to this now, but at the time they would have been.
yeah.
It's just how things work. Things are going to get stronger as we get stronger immune system. It's just how it works.
Yeah, which
and it also is
just,
making sense with how it's attacking specifically. If you are already a person with health issues, or if you're someone who is, or someone who's just old, it's going to affect you greater. And like people like say, oh, it's kind of like natural selection, even though that's a very fucked up way of looking at it. And that is kind of how Mother Nature is working with that thing. It's that it is killing those who are health-wise weaker than other people. Also, excuse because me and Daniel both mentioned we're sick. Like, me mainly, not so much Daniel. I have like the sniffles, so please bear with me on that.
And you'll hear me cough a bit here and there, even though I have.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure you take both more symptoms together. You get someone who's dying of coronavirus, and you take both more symptoms together.
Yeah, honestly, we both have one half of the symptoms of the corona.
I'm just surprised that, especially with how badly I take care of myself at jobs. Like, I don't really wear as many clothes as often as I should have. As I should say. So that's probably why I have the cold right now.
Yeah. As for me, I really don't. Well, I mean, to be fair, before, like, I think the week before, I want to say the week before we actually started, like, everyone started to be a little bit more cautious and having the lockdown. I did went to New York, which is now
New York is currently
number one
the epicenter, so.
Yeah, so I mean, so like I think I probably got sick.
That like video on Instagram where it's like New York people are really not handling the coronavirus that well, and it's like I think it's like like they're arguing about something about viruses, and then one of the guy like at the end of the video is like, stop touching niggas with your hands.
No, I did not see that video. I wish
I'm
I'd
gonna
seen
see
it.
if I can find it for you. That shit was funny. Like, I haven't seen, like, my sister even found that. Like, that's how you know it's like something that's going around.
Yeah.
That was.
And honestly, like the main thing that people need to like remember is that to stay calm and be rational about shit. Because
stop buying toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper's not gonna help.
To this day, I do not understand the whole thing about the toilet paper.
I still don't know either. Like, I just saw like being memed, like, oh, people are buying
that's what
toilet
people were
paper.
saying. Like, people were memeing about it, and so but some people took it seriously, and that's why the toilet paper thing started happening because of the memes.
Well, there you go, the power of memes.
That's like the big theory why people just going out grabbing toilet paper.
Yeah.
Which to me makes 100% sense.
Yeah, like I would believe that honestly, if like that was the actual cause of it, because of memes.
I was just like, yo, people are wildin'.
Yeah, people really do have it.
A couple of things like that happened in the video that I didn't mention. That lightning demon that you saw Daniel fighting before, Daniel mentioned this like in the first time we tried to record it. That is his least favorite enemy to fight in this game.
Yeah, because it's mainly just like a timer enemy. Like you have to do, like, of course you have to do enough damage. Well, no, you have to wait until he is tired, and so then he doesn't have his electricity like going around him. So then you do enough damage until he goes red, and then once he's red, again, just another timer until he just like pretty much suicides himself.
And also, here's something that we just saw that you mentioned in the first recording. That mission.
The other annoying enemy that I hate, the fucking like tentacle shit that like will drag you down to another place, and you have to kill more enemies to fucking escape.
And you said that mission was like you had to kill all the enemies without getting combat or something.
Yeah, and I probably could have done it, but I wasn't gonna risk it. I was just like, yeah, nah, I hate those guys, so nah, I'm good.
They were nothing worse being like away from any recording for the past couple of weeks now. There's plenty of shit to talk about.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we should probably. I could probably talk about it here, but since the last time we recorded, the RE3 demo came out.
Yes, how was your experience with that, Danny boy?
I loved it and also hated it at the same time. The reason I hated was because of Nemesis. They made that fucker scary as hell.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. And I have a reason not to buy this game now.
No. What makes him scarier?
I mic, so maybe I just sort of home.
Yeah, maybe. No, I barely heard it. But what makes him scary is the fact that he is way more mobile than the Tyrant. Than Mr. X.
You mean Mr. X?
Yeah, that's why I said Mr. X, like to clarify. Like, he is way more mobile than Mr. X. Because there was times where I was like, okay, let me just run away. Because, so there's a part in the demo where you could shoot this electrical thing, and it sends a shockwave to stun the zombies, and you can stun Nemesis with it. So I shoot it. I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna be stunned for a good bit. All of a sudden, I see a tendril go in front of me, and all of a sudden I see him being dragged towards in front of me and standing there like, what, bitch? You thought I was dead?
Wait, like he dragged himself in front of you?
He dragged himself. Yes, he dragged himself.
Okay, I did, because I saw Max's video play. I didn't see him drag himself. So Max, during Max's playthrough, like, Nemesis kept pulling Max to him.
Oh no, yeah, there was times like that too, and I was kind of expecting. No, like I expected that because, like, you know, it's Nemesis. He has tendrils. Yeah. It seems like a move he can do, but no, he pulled himself to be in front of me, and I was like, oh, well then.
So he's just really ignorant in these streets.
Yes, he is. Like, and the thing is too. Whenever you go inside a building, like he's just like Mr. X, as in, like, you know, he'll follow you in different buildings. But let's say you think you lost him, he'll actually slide down from a pole from the different area of the map that you were in, just to be like, hey, remember me?
To cut you off,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, pretty much to cut you off. And it's just so fucking, like, it is so fucking scary. And the thing is too that continue.
Because how Max was like, oh, because he got to like that last spot where it's like he disappears and then you gotta walk through the alley, and he's like, oh, yeah. So Nemesis is just a story challenge. And then right as he said that, he got to like to the end cutscene where Nemesis plows through the wall, and he's like, oh fuck. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, so he is just full blown ignorant.
Yeah, no, he is. And I wanted to also mention, like, too, what makes, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what was the other thing that made him terrifying. Oh yeah, no. So I hope Capcom fixes this, because one thing I definitely noticed with him is if you get caught in a corner, you're done. Like, you just die. Because the moment he hits, like, the time for you to get up, like, and that allows Nemesis to get another hit in, is so short. Like, you can get up and then you'll be standing, like Jill will be standing, but you're still not able to move yet. Like, you still need a little bit, like a second time. But in that second, Nemesis can still hit you and knock you down again. So, like, that happened to me, like, I think, like 3 times where I died from Nemesis because I was trying to get up, but Nemesis just kept knocking me down. And I know it was a demo, so obviously, you know, it was like, that's probably going to be fixed. But that was really annoying that it happened.
I heard, yeah. Well, I've seen people, like, be able to get out of, like, corners with Nemesis for, like, with the dodging shit, with the perfect, even though the perfect dodging, like, you literally have the time right as he hits you.
Yeah.
So it's like that's something you like. Can only experiment with by going out your way to get hit.
Yeah, and no, excuse me.
I've seen
But
people get out of it, so it's like I don't know. I feel like that's just something like they want you to try to just use the dodging mechanic to get out.
yeah, which honestly, like I was so more focused on I was just so used to RE2.
Yeah, that's what I feel like you have
like mechanics.
RE2 in your head, so like you thought like you kept forgetting about your option to dodge. You're just trying to just wanted to run
like,
away from him, like he was X.
Yeah, because I did like the dodge mechanic. Like dodge mechanic is really good because now you got
Jill
like now you have more mobility.
I saw like she slides way, like
Yeah.
way to the side.
Yeah, she really does, and like
she does like a whole fighting game slide. Like what the fuck?
yeah, she really does.
Goes,
like honestly,
she goes literally from one side and back.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like they took from fucking Street Fighters like sliding mechanic.
I don't know.
I think,
Street Fighter doesn't have a sliding mechanic.
Not Street Fighter.
Street Fighter's
isn't?
Yeah, they don't really have a sliding mechanic. I don't know why I said fighting game, but whatever.
Well, I'm probably thinking of Tekken. I think that's the one that I'm probably
it's like
thinking
Tekken
of.
slide type of thing.
Tekken.
Like what the dodging to the sliding. I don't know. What am I thinking?
Which champion?
I don't even remember what I was thinking. Was to like the way she dodges.
Like she definitely like dodges like
what game
she has that same
dodge like that. Oh, see, it's like kind of like in Bayonetta with the witch time dodge.
Okay.
That's but I was thinking what that for the slowdown.
Yeah.
Alright, my name is like including either more so Daniel, like his stuff started stuttering, but you guys won't be dealing with it. It'll just be like a cut for you guys.
Yeah, it would be a regular cut. This is kind of the struggle with doing stuff online.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's what we have to deal with because it's past 8 o'clock and I'm not trying to get arrested just to record a video.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, Nork has a curfew now.
Yeah.
and I ain't trying to have any problems with anybody.
Yeah, I ain't either. But
unless Daniel wants me to let me stay at his house when our family. Well, when you move into the basement, I wouldn't like half of my family moves out of the house.
Yeah, no, that'll be later down the line.
Yeah, that'll be way later.
But yeah, the RE3 demo was, I like it. And I just realized, I think Resistance, like the open beta for Resistance comes out, or opens up today. Am I correct?
Yeah, today I think is the day for the beta.
Yeah, so I'll be playing that.
When did the beta came out last Friday, right?
I think to be able to download it, yeah, I think last Friday.
Yeah, like for you to play just RE3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the demo came out on the 21st. The Resistance.
21st.
Which was today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
21st
So
was
the
Saturday.
21st.
Last Saturday.
Yeah. But I know I looked up the open beta because yeah, you can download Resistance, but you still wouldn't be able to play it yet. So yeah, I think it's today where the open beta. Well, now it's open.
I don't know.
Cause yeah, like trust me, I was like this whole week I was like checking, like I went in to play the game, and it still was saying like I think the servers were not open yet.
Bless me, by the way. Hopefully I moved my headphones away enough so that way that wasn't that loud.
I barely heard you, so.
You barely heard me. That doesn't mean the recording didn't hear me that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm trying to have my mic moved as far away. Hopefully you guys don't hear me moving it. So that way, like, I don't sound too loud when I'm sniffling or when I'm sneezing like that. And when I was sneezing right there, I still took my headphones off.
Yeah.
I won't do much because, as Daniel knows, I have a very loud sneeze.
Yeah, I know.
Corona.
I wish I had a Corona.
He's talking about the Mexican drink, but it's Spanish drink, for those of you who are uncultured.
Yeah.
Trash, Daniel. Oh, there's your perfect dodge.
Yeah, and then it went.
I was
and then
thinking,
got hit
what
by
game
that.
has a dodge? Oh, maybe the two action games me and Daniel have been playing, Devil May
Yeah.
Cry and Kingdom Hearts. Huh. That would
Yeah,
have been a smart guess.
yeah, especially since the Devil May Cry does have a perfect dodge mechanic where like I think you've seen it a couple times with Nero where
I saw you just
instead
do it
of
with Dante here too.
yeah
What dodge he had.
well I think that's it because I know with Nero instead of rolling to dodge it's like that slide. It's a sliding dodge. So yeah. But yeah,
This man
as you can
breaking
tell,
everything.
yeah, I know. You can't wait until you see me play Devil May Cry 1, which by the way, yeah, I've already finished. For the viewers at home, I've already finished Devil May Cry 4 and started recording Devil May Cry 1. Yeah, Devil May Cry 1. There's a lot of things that look breakable, but they aren't, and then the same thing. There's stuff that doesn't look breakable, but they are breakable. So yeah, you'll just see me start like breaking a lot of stuff just for red orbs.
I thought you were gonna say like everything in DMC1 was breakable, so I was like, okay, so you're just gonna see half the map just destroyed in utter chaos because Daniel doesn't know
Yeah,
how
no.
to stop.
Yeah, no, like I wish everything was breakable, because then yeah, you'll see you see me break
You're a
everything.
monster.
I mean, I'm playing as Dante. He is technically a monster.
He's a demon, not a monster. Don't generalize.
Same difference.
Bastard. He is not Rathalos. That's a monster.
But they're in the same universe technically, so you know.
Exactly. That means they're different.
you
Rathalos
see-
is a monster. Dante's a demon.
But what if Rathalos is Dante? Just in a dragon
Shut
form
up.
or monster form.
You're just thinking. You were literally trying to think of some bullshit. Shut up.
Yeah, I know.
I heard you thinking through your fucking eyes.
Wait, my eyes, what? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Since we have time and this was like a long ass video, perfect time for me to bring this up. Something I thought on Instagram was getting information about the Last of Us development.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and more so has to do with crunch.
Ah, yes, I've actually heard about this in Angry Joe's news video.
For those of you who don't know, first off, if you don't know what crunch is, it's kind of something that is very common with the video game, not just video game, but any like computer office type industry. It's basically just when workers are put in a situation where they have to meet a certain time frame for a task, and they have very little time to do it, so they're forced to working long hours and
Yeah.
a lot more days
Yep.
with very little time to break, to the point where sometimes these people are put into situations where they have to be hospitalized.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is very sucks to hear about with the Naughty Dogs, like how that's how they work, but you know.
Yeah, I just have some things for those who are curious about that.
Yeah.
One of the things that they mentioned was of the people who were working at Naughty Dogs, there's a few people that left the company after the making of Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
Say in between this and like Uncharted 4, 20 of the lead designers there were 20 non-lead designers for Uncharted 4. 70% of them have left the company.
Damn.
That is a large number.
Yeah. It
Of
really is.
people. And they have been replaced with contractors or junior level staffers. And
Yeah.
former animator, I didn't write down the name because I didn't think he could just write the names of these people, and I don't remember what I was looking at is the name, but former animator said that he was working 45 to 55 hours a week, and while he didn't have like any source, he said for the gameplay demo that was shown for The Last of Us 2 in November, I think November of last year.
Yeah.
They had all the animators were like in overdrive with the crunch time.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty bad. and after to the point where one of his friends that was NBA with him was hospitalized, and he needed weeks of recovery afterwards.
Yeah, which that really sucks. And I know I heard, and I know from Angry Joe's video that apparently it's not that they were forced. It's more like they were encouraged. Like over at Naughty Dogs, it's encouraged to pretty much work like 50, 60, over 60 hours.
Yeah,
so.
It's because a lot of them are new, and the gaming community likes to take advantage of newer staffs. Hey, like, hey, you gotta work like these long hours. This is what everybody's doing, and it's like they take advantage of new, younger employees very much.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. One of the reasons why the game was delayed was because so many people left that they had to get a lot of new people in, and thus they had to delay the game because of the fact that they needed to teach all these new people how their systems work and to go through the proper training.
Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, I know it was somewhere last year where I think they even posted on Twitter that they were hiring UI designers and
I was part of was the job one of the designers that left, not only designers.
Yeah. But you know, and I know, and I'm a big Derek knows I'm a big Naughty Dog fan because I love all their games that they made, and then I remember they in Angry Joe in their video they brought the question is it worth the crunch time, because as you see with The Last of Us, Uncharted 4, all the Uncharted series, they're really good games. They're almost like masterpieces, especially Last of Us, the first one. It won so many Game of the Year awards, and it's a very, very great game. Yet, and I'm pretty sure they did the same. They did the same move of just of a crunch time, having people work over 60 hours on that game. And honestly, it's kind of hard to say, oh no, you should stop doing the crunch time when they make such great games, because of that result.
It's to me, it's not hard to say to stop doing the crunch time, because at the end of the day, if it takes a long time for something to come out, it takes a long time for something to come out. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but then you also got to think of the business side of okay, they've
I know
gone
about
this
the
long.
Business side, but it's people's health is stake.
Yeah, that is true.
At the end of the day, nothing's worth a human being put in the hospital for work.
Yeah, that is true. It's just it really sucks to hear about that, especially because I said.
The thing about this, when you talk about encouraging, I want to mention this. This encouraging is apparently Sony is a big part in this encouraging. They are encouraging Naughty Dog to do this.
Oh, okay.
So the main reason Naughty Dog is doing this and allowed to do this and getting away with it without any repercussions, because Sony, their heads above them are like, yeah, no, you can do this, it's fine. We don't mind. Which I think is the worst part of it all. Yeah, because if the company that owns them does not care that they're doing that, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, and especially since what was it especially since all they're worried about is
not what you said about with the company. We need you to get this out as soon as possible. Yeah, you gotta force these people to work these ridiculous shifts. Fine, they work these ridiculous shifts. We don't care. Just get it done.
Yeah, that's what I was about to mention too. Yeah, Sony mainly just probably only worried about deadlines, meeting them deadlines, because if it takes too long, then they're not making that money back, from investing them into investing their money into the company. So.
And you talk about the problem with delays. Let me point you to Square Enix.
No, I know.
The company known for delays. Fucking 15 was delayed for years.
Yeah. Yeah. It just really sucks. It just really sucks to hear about that, especially since.
And I'm sure. The thing is, Square Enix, I know for a fact, is known for this whole like same thing with the crunch time. But with Tetsuya Nomura, I do not understand how this man is alive. At one point, I think between 2015, when they announced Final Fantasy VII remake, this man was fucking working on Final Fantasy 15 still. He was working on Kingdom Hearts 3, and he was working on the 7 remake now because they put him on that. I think I remember hearing this. I don't remember if this is 100% true, but they put him on. That trailer when they showed off like, oh, it's being produced by Tetsuya Nomura. That's when the world saw that. That's when he found out he was in charge of this.
Damn.
So it's like, okay, so on top of all the workload he's been trying to take care of, now he has to deal with that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I am well aware of this is just not just companies, but like one company. Like this is just a bunch of companies that are involved with this shit.
Yeah. And it's always like crunch time has always been like a problem, especially in the early days of gaming. Like, because right now,
I feel like it's more of a problem now than back then. Because back then it was just a bunch of people in a room that didn't really know what they wanted to do, but they wanted to do something and they were willing to do whatever it takes to make whatever they want happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's a bunch of heads telling a bunch of people in the room what to do, and they don't care how those people get it done. They just want them to get it done, and they will risk those people's health, the people in the room's health, to get it to happen. So it becomes less about passion and more about the money.
Yeah, and plus now gaming is still starting to be a big thing. Yeah, like you said, like companies are just only want the money and that's it. Like they see it as just a big like investment of being just a big investment of like gaining a lot of money. And so now we have this problem.
And there's part of the reason why there are a lot of Western gaming companies, a lot of them in this shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of companies, especially, forget about a union in the East. Even with like in the West, there's still lots of companies that don't really have unions, so not anybody kind of with any.
Yeah.
Just fucking do. What we just got, as for those of you who saw, was what was it called? What is the weapon called? Is it just called the 666 weapon?
Oh no, it's Pandora. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Yes, which I also wanted to mention earlier when we were talking about Naughty Dog. There's that little reference to Pulp Fiction with Dante opening the case.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Pulp Fiction there's a briefcase that the two main characters have to collect, and when they open it up, it's just a glowing like goldish glow, and no one knows the audience doesn't know what it is inside that they're looking at. So it's just kind of like fan theory of like what's supposed to be in, and so Pandora has a move that does exactly that. Just glows up and stuns and also hurt enemies. Which I realize now looking back, I should have done that move against these guys. Because
yeah, you didn't even mention that the first time we played this. Like, you're also like trying to test out this weapon, go up and just see like what you can do with it.
Yeah, and yeah. So spoiler alert. This is probably like 50% of the rest of this video because I took a long time to kill these guys. Since
you can see, we're already past 50% for now. I'll say like the next 7 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah. I take a long time against these guys because these guys are annoying and don't want to stand still. But like now that I realize I should have done that move because I'm pretty sure because that move like when Dante opens the briefcase or opens Pandora, it has a very big range. Like I think I showed a little bit in later on in this video, but yeah, like it surprises to me like how big the range that is.
It's just basically a giant flash grenade.
Pretty much, yeah. A giant flash grenade that actually deals damage.
Well, flash grenade always does damage. Damage does.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't like it's not like lethal damage. This thing can do lethal damage. But yeah, I kind of want like go back to Naughty Dogs because yeah, I'm a big like I said, big fan of Naughty Dogs, and it just kind of hurts to know that yeah, now even them are doing stuff like that when they're kind of known for like delaying games just so that they could make sure it's polished and like polished to the point where they are satisfied. Cause I remember Uncharted 4 when that came out. Like I think they delayed it like I think 4 times, and all those times I just didn't care because I was like, okay, they're just making sure it's as perfect as it can be. And when it came out, it did. It's like I fucking loved the game. Probably, I think yeah, it's my favorite one out of the series. But yeah.
It's like I feel like this whole thing, that's what I was gonna say, with Sony like encouraging this behavior because of the fact that they aren't being challenged the industry at the moment, so they don't feel they have to worry about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of these guys. So that's why they're just like, oh, we also like don't want you to stay up top. So they're like, yo, work on this shit as now. Like we want this done.
Yeah.
And we're not dealing with any delays. Granted, the fact that they were making the people work like that, the game probably would have came out on time if they didn't have it, like they didn't work on it the way they did.
Yeah. But to kind of move on from this conversation, so March 20th passed, and so that means Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing came out. You can, I think, yeah, I remember from, I believe, part 7 that we talked about Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing. I obviously said that I was excited for Doom Eternal. I definitely got it the day it launched. Well, technically the day after it launched because I know the GameStop released it a day sooner.
Yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah, and then I didn't know about that until later on. I was like, oh, well, okay then.
Yeah,
But
they're getting ready to do the closing thing. Later.
yeah, but I've been playing Doom Eternal, and let me tell you, I love it.
You are embracing their doom.
Yes. It's kind of why I actually wanted to play Devil May Cry again, because I want to kill more demons.
You have issues.
Yes, I have issues against demons. Is that a problem?
Yes, because they didn't do anything to you.
They're demons. They don't have to do anything.
Alright? He's saying as you're playing as a demon.
Okay, but he's half human, so, you know, there's
He's still
that.
a demon.
Okay, but he's not full demon, so he doesn't count.
Half stupid is still stupid.
That's what you think, bitch.
Half demon is still demon. I'm fucking racist. I mean, you're half black. You were still black.
Okay, and you're still good in my book.
This man, he's still a demon at the end of the day. You're just racist towards full demons.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that.
What's wrong with the economy?
I know. At least I will admit it.
Why did you argue that? That's not even. That has nothing to do with the economy. You dumb bitch.
I know.
It's just.
It's just a straight fact. That's all.
You're stupid. Anyway.
And you just figured that out now?
I've been noticed, but here's the thing: that you're being called stupid by the stupid person.
I know.
Just want to make sure you knew.
I always known, Derek.
Alright. Payless.
Payless is closed.
Yeah. What a shame.
Actually, there was a Payless when I worked at Dunkin', there was a Payless like right there, and that closed down.
Yeah, I know.
They ran out of business.
That's the one I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the other Paylesses are closed because, you know. But that one, I believe. Yeah, I believe no one still bought any that property lot. So,
oh, yeah,
you know.
that's just still empty.
Yeah.
This quick thing that I found like funny. So, do you see like the post X? They actually do follow Xbox on Instagram. Do you see the post they did with the Xbox?
No, I did not.
So for the Xbox Series X, I don't know why they did this, but they was like, you know, that's just what because people were making the whole Xbox Series X is like a mini fridge. So they went out of the way to compare it to the size of an actual fridge.
Oh my god.
Like a legitimate refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I thought the comments would be like, this is the weirdest size comparison thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't really know what they're thinking here.
Yeah,
but, you know, I like to think it was just purely for memes.
I'd like to think so too, because, I mean, yeah, like, Xbox and PlayStation has gotten better with, like, their whole meme community and their own community as well.
Yeah. Get a meme lord to be in charge of every social media platform when you're playing.
Exactly.
And I put it in someone saw that, but you accidentally carrying a fucker charging at you.
Yeah. We mentioned that, and I was like, oh shit, I parried.
Yeah, it's like you're like, oh, totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
Another thing about the Xbox is that actually, like the other day, you did it again there, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I was like, so apparently, a hacker has stolen the Xbox Series X source code.
oh shit.
And is holding a ransom to Xbox, saying like, oh, give it back to you guys for $100 million.
$100 million.
Yes. Can you please explain to me like the importance? I don't know shit about like computer shit. What is the source code? Exactly how important is that?
The source code, I would guess it's like just how the Xbox would run, like actually like you know, like certain. Because I'm pretty sure the source code, like that's pretty much to put it simply, like the source code is what like I said, what makes the Xbox run. So when it has a disk, when the disk is inserted, it knows, okay, I need to download the disk, so that I have a copy of it in the system, and then download the application from the disk as well. So then the updates and everything is in there. Like pretty much all, like, yeah, like I said, how it runs, like how it will run.
It'd be hard to make out a new one. Like if one was like in this situation, is it that hard to make one?
Honestly, I wouldn't really know, because, you know, this is Microsoft we're talking about. Like, I don't know like how advanced that source code is. It probably is like pretty advanced, but like, you know, that's probably up to like Microsoft, like themselves, to figure out like if they could recreate it again.
Yeah, because I'm just like I feel like 100 million times at that point you just make a new source code.
Well, then again, you know, look who's the owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates. Where literally he, like, if he was to drop $100 bill, it's literally not worth his time to go pick that up. Like, so I'm like 100 mil is probably nothing. Like, it's still probably like nothing to him, or it's literally equivalent to like $100 to him.
I feel like with the whole thing, like especially with the virus going on now, because like I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are going to be delayed. They're not coming out this year. I don't think so. Unless this whole thing gets wrapped up before the holiday time. In which case, you know, never mind. But depending on how that goes, they might not come out this year. Especially if it has any kind of impact on the workplace for them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw it. There was apparently a leak on Xbox website that apparently is gonna come out, like the Xbox Series X was gonna come out on Thanksgiving Day, 2020, and then they obviously had to like take it down because and they said that I think that they tweeted out that they were insisting on releasing it on holiday 2020, so they might still be able to do it like to come out on like Christmas or something, but
It depends on how long it takes for this thing to be taken out. Because I was streamer I was watching, he was saying that New York, I think that they said like they don't think this whole thing's gonna get taken there until like August.
yeah, like honestly, I was trying to be hopeful and like think maybe like the latest was like June, July, around this like the beginning of summer, so that we still have like our summer to still enjoy. That's just me being like, it is wishful thinking for me.
And me, I just look at it, it's like, bro, this is when you start booking flights.
Yeah.
Because, bro, deadass, I can go, if I were to granted, I am 100% risking my life doing this, but I could then buy a flight to Puerto Rico tomorrow morning and leave there in the morning, spend like the rest of the day there, and then come back here at the night, and so do all that and only spend like $100.
Yeah, honestly.
Like I could live the rich life.
Yeah.
And with like this whole thing going on and the Olympic Games being because I think I forget to start the Olympic Games have pushed back to next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I heard about that, I was like, yo, how cheap are the flights to Japan now? Hold on.
Yeah, honestly,
because bro, it might be kind of risk. If I see 200 for a round trip for 5 days to Japan, it might be time.
Yeah, honestly, and like, but the thing is too, the only problem with that is that I think the U.S. already like closed down all like airlines that are coming to United States.
That's fine, I just want to know, man. Travel the world.
Yeah, true.
Well, everything's cheap now. I'm there. I worry about is make sure I'm clean. I got a face mask, got some gloves on, sterilized, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, honestly.
Someone coughs, beat the shit out of them, and then clean my body.
Yeah.
Not that you cough in the middle of area where lots of people get died because of you.
I just imagine you just like, all right, hold on. Let me put some hand sanitizer on me. All right, cool. Now let me just beat your ass for coughing.
Hold up, rub this on your face. What is this? Oh, it's cleaning, it's sanitizer for the skin. It's perfectly safe. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. All right, good.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you're saying that, like, the thing I love about it is, like, so many funny things came out of this, or, like, it is as terrible, like, what's going on, but, funny things always come out of these terrible things.
Yeah.
You saw, like, you see the thing about, like, a guy, like, he was going to jump over, like, he sprays down, like, he's out of the subway, and, like, he goes, like, with the, what is that thing? The only thing that you walk into, and, like, it turns, like, every time someone walks into it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. The revolving doors?
Not the revolving doors. Like when you're in the subway and it's like where you scan like your ticket or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
and then you walk
that,
through that thing. I don't know what it's called. That thing. Like he like sprays down like the sides, the amethyst, and then he puts his hands up and then he jumps over the rail.
Yeah, no, I've seen that video too. I just found that hilarious.
Yeah, it's like
Alright, like
market or job, he saw the video. It's like day 8 of quarantine, and it's someone with a drone walking their dog.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yo, people really be creative.
Also, new enemy again.
Yes, new enemies, doggos, flaming doggos that shoot their face.
Interesting, because there's something like I just thought of right now. Are there like you said the scarecrows are like they're constantly in DMC games, right?
Yeah.
Are there any other enemies that are like in this game that are like staples to this that are always showing up in games?
Uh, Not that I know of, because I know like, because you'll see like even though the scarecrows they're a staple, they're always like different. They're always designed differently.
Oh yeah, no, that's
'Cause I think-
that's a given
Yeah, because I think
for games like this.
yeah, because I think with like DMC5, like they had the same thing. They had the scarecrows, but they were again differently designed. I know the ice demons that we fight here, or like they used to fight. They're from DMC1. At least I'm pretty sure. Haven't gone to that point yet, but I know they're from DMC1. There's like a couple. I want to say they're like staples, but they're always like demons that are nods to the older games. Like I think, if I remember correctly, I know I cannot remember any of the other demons. I need to like look at them. See. I know, yeah, the scarecrows are a staple. The ice demons from here, and yeah, I don't think DMC5 has them, but yeah, the ice demons from here are from DMC1. And yeah, that's all I can remember from the top of my head.
I was curious about that because we're playing Kingdom Hearts, and there's a lot of enemies in Kingdom Hearts 1 that we see in later games.
Yeah, like I know the Heartless are always like a big staple.
Yeah, but even that, it does Heartless, like specific breeds of the Heartless, like Shadows. If there's a game that has the Heartless in it, you're always going to see Shadows as the very first Heartless you fight.
Yeah.
The other thing I do like is that with each game, if they bring back enemies, they tone them down to show progress for the characters. Like, all right, these guys were kind of a threat. They're nothing now.
Oh yeah.
Like as the games go on, the shadows they just become less and less intimidating, and they built their AI so that they don't even attack you that much.
Wow.
Like in later games, you get killed by a shadow, you're just mad. So you're like, all right, so I just died. It's like that. It's like Superman getting killed by a shotgun. It's just like, wow,
Yeah.
this is my life.
Yep. I will be humiliated forever now.
It's like I don't know why I'm saying that. I got I'm reminded a joke someone made where Hero and Smash Ultimate. It's look, if you get killed at 0% by Thwack, that's between you and God. That has nothing to do with me. That's you get killed in Kingdom Hearts 3 by a shadow. That's between you and God.
Yeah.
At that point, you gotta talk to him and see what's going on what's wrong with you and him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also want to mention because let me see again. Let me just see really quick because if I remember, DMC1 came out in early 2000s. Let me see. 2001. Yeah, no, you're pretty close, and I was thinking either 2000 or 2001, 2002, but yeah, 2001. The graphics, even though I'm using the HD collection for the PS4, the graphics are still really dated. You'll see, but DMC4, I feel is that middle ground where even though it's not that even though it's kind of an old game, the graphics still holds up. And then we have Flamey Boy.
You don't say.
Damn, Dante, you smoking. Yeah.
It's that actually wasn't the demon's fire that caught his claw fire. That was actually just his sexy body.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Yeah, I think even Devil May Cry 3 is still like it's still kind of lacking in that like graphics department, like being
That's the only
like held
thing
up.
I don't like about like old school like realistic games, because they get dated really easily.
Yeah, like all you're seeing just like especially for DMC one, all you're seeing is just polygons.
Like like this game like came out in 2006 and it still looks pretty good surprisingly.
Yeah,
Like you said, this is the special edition for the PlayStation 4, but it was still.
yeah. Even then, like, cause I don't think like yeah they just gave it an overhaul, and even then like, cause let me see, cause the original came out in 2000. Yeah, no, the original came out in 2008. It wasn't 2006. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. The Special Edition.
Been playing for a while. And I
just
scared
wanna-
myself looking at Audacity because I didn't see anything picking up while Daniel was talking. So I was like, wait, something's going on here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, that's right. It's only picking up my voice.
Don't mind me, just dying.
That'd be like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so the original Devil May Cry 4 came out in 2008. The Special Edition came out in 2015.
2008, I thought you said 2006.
Yeah, no. So 2015. So even with this, that's, yeah, 5 years ago. Still not that bad. Especially with how games look now.
You said special edition came out when?
The Special Edition came out in 2015.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was like earlier than that.
Nah.
And then I
I can
realized
do it.
PlayStation 4 is not that old.
Yeah. We're just old, Derek.
So yeah, it's 6 years old.
Yeah. So I do remember playing or getting the Special Edition during high school.
Oh, so you're just a big doggy.
You missed.
But I did it. Sparky.
You can stay and die.
Oh, how we light!
It's your call, pal.
And yes, my favorite, well, I guess sequence, I guess, of the weapons. Lucifer.
Yeah, when we get to this part of the, like me having to make the thumbnail for this video, I'm literally just gonna, because I was looking to stuff to use as thumbnails, and I found this as a JPEG, and I was like, alright, say less, I'm just gonna wait for when we get this part of the video, and just put
Yeah.
this as a thumbnail.
Yeah, honestly, I would love that because it's fucking great.
By the way, I need to start asking you like what the name of certain places where you fight bosses are if you know them by heart, because I just find it really difficult to like look for spots where bosses are fought.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there's not really. I don't think there's really. No, yeah, they do have names. It's just like, not like, they're the names of the area of of the whole like map, you could say. Like, you know, the mansion. I'm pretty sure, I don't think in the top of my head I have the name, but the mansion has their own name. The forest has its own name, and that's it.
Yeah, the previous episode was in the forest, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. The previous episode
Yeah.
was in the forest.
Yeah, because that's
So
when
just
you
remember-
kill the fucking dragon thing and then get the fisticuffs.
Yes.
I remember next week just to ask you the name for that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, we're about close to the end of this video. I'm just
Yeah.
showing off Lucifer and all his moves that he has. But I do show off actually a little bit more because usually I don't use Lucifer that much because it's one of those weapons that like deals little damage, but that's because you have to and high attack speed. And the main reason why he does a little damage is because you give him time, or you can activate it yourself, and you saw those blades explode. But yeah, you'll see more of that later.
Yeah,
And
we
we're
came
reaching-
pretty much to the end of the video, at least on my
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, and I did too for mine. So
Alright.
we'll see you guys later.